The Russian Nightmare Nikita Koloff battles big Magnum TA in hard-hitting action from the NWA Worldwide Wrestling. Now, this video dating back September 13, 1986. Fast forward to 2014. And Nikita Koloff is no longer breaking backs, but trying to straighten them up with the help of the Bible. Joining me now is the Russian Nightmare himself, Nikita. Good morning, Nikita.
Good morning, Freddie. Just great to be here back in Columbia. This is awesome. Brings back memories.
Really? Talk about those memories.
Well, Columbia Township Auditorium had a few classic matches there. Nature Boy Ric Flair comes to mind because there were a handful of towns where I literally had fans who jumped in the ring to attack me, come after me. Columbia was one of those towns.
Wow, so you definitely remember Columbia.
I do remember the Township Auditorium.
That is awesome.
Yep.
You know, speaking about that, you know, we're just watching this video where you basically took down Magnum with one hand, literally. When you're watching this video, what comes to mind to see this was you before?
I tell you, it brings back memories for sure, and that's one of the most talked about matches. It was a best-of-7 series that him and I had over the course of time, and definitely brings back a lot of memories, a flood of memories to the career.
Wow! And speaking about that career, you were a pro wrestling champion, and you walked away from it, and now you're a preacher. How did that transition come about?
Kind of a dichotomy of two worlds, isn't it?
Right, exactly.
Someone said, man, those are so polar opposite, right?
Yeah.
From pro wrestler to evangelist, minister, and the long and short of that story, the condensed version of that is, when I walked away from wrestling in really the tail end of 1992, beginning of 1993, I went on a quest of sorts. I was successful from a wrestling career, a worldwide career, but honestly, I was unfulfilled. I realized... Yeah, I realized something was still missing. You know, the championship belts were great. The roar of the crowd was phenomenal. But at the end of the day, the roar of the crowd ends, and eventually you lose championships, and you're not a champion anymore. And so when I walked away from wrestling, I was on this quest. I was invited to a church, and in October, 17 October, 1993, I had the wrestling match of a lifetime, not in a squared circle, but in this church, and I surrendered my heart to Jesus Christ on that day, and it was life transforming. My life's never been the same since.
Wow. And talk to us about when people see you now and they're like, you're that guy, the Russian Nightmare, and you're an evangelist now. Does that help or hurt your platform?
It is actually, because wrestling has such a worldwide appeal. I've been to over 25 different countries. I was just sharing with you your roots, Haiti.
Exactly.
Two of my daughters and friends just went to Haiti at Christmas time, and so it's given me an amazing platform that pastors have told me in the past, you know, people will come to hear you speak where they may not come darken the doors of the church to hear me speak. And that's a lot of times why churches will bring me in to, you know, to draw in those who are perhaps brokenhearted or wayward or down. So yeah, it's been an amazing platform.
Wow. Speaking of platform, you're going to utilize your voice tonight at Spring Valley Baptist Church. They're having a men's steak dinner. So there's going to be some good food there tonight.
Good food, male bonding time. Male bonding.
And that's, you know, talk about the male bonding part. That's really important because this is a great time for fathers to you know, have a night out with their sons. But it was different for you growing up.
It was. My dad left when I was at a very young age, and I find there's a lot of men who've grown up either fatherless or maybe had a father but an absentee father, and so no real role model in their life. And so, you know, part of the message I'll bring tonight really, or the message I bring to many of the audiences I speak to is a real challenging message. You know, hey, are you a man of honor? Are you a man of purity? Are you a man of character? So I really challenge the men to really do some self-evaluation to see where they're at in their life.
That's going to be really good. And that's happening tonight, folks, at Spring Valley Baptist Church on 91 Polo Road. It starts at 6:30. Tickets are $10. You'll get an opportunity to see this guy right over here, the Russian Nightmare, Nikita Koloff himself. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
You know, it's a pleasure, and I'll tell the story on why my language has improved so well, too, from the days of speaking, you know, like this as the Russian Nightmare.
We're gonna have to find out. Can I hold this for a second?
Absolutely.
Check this out. Okay, I'm a champion now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Good Day Columbia is cut back right after this. This is kind of heavy, actually.